shot up, so you might want to get small children or lurking. Just make sure you got there. Chaplain?
Thank you, Juan. You know, the American Legion is here. They have a program. We will have their program, and I might say a few words at the end, but we're going to have the American Legion do the program.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to be a part of this great team. We're here to celebrate Memorial Day by paying tribute and honor to our fallen veterans of all wars, all cemeteries, all cities. We have a schedule of different prayers.
Veterans Honor Guard. Memorial Day prayer. Memorial Day is a federal holiday in the United States for remembering the people who died while serving in our country's armed forces. The holiday, which is currently observed every year on the last Monday of May, originated as Decoration Day after the American Civil War in 1868, when the Grand Army of the Republic, an organization of Union veterans founded in Decatur, Illinois, established it as time for the nation to decorate the graves of the Union war dead with flowers. By the 20th century, completing Union and Confederate holiday traditions celebrated on different days had merged, and the Memorial Day eventually extended to honor all Americans who died while in the military service. Memorial Day is not to be confused with Veterans Day. Memorial Day is a day of remembering the men and women who died while serving, while Veterans Day celebrates the service of all United States military veterans.
American Legion Ladies Auxiliary.
Each time I see a waving flag, my eyes see so much more. I see the ones who died for us, the ones who are no more. The Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines have paid the price, so we are free. The Army Reserve and Coast Guard, always at the country's call, to serve, protect, and help us as they daily give their all. I know there's nothing we can do that can and will repay the debt of honor and gratitude we owe to you today. You went and fought for freedom and the right we hold so dear. You fought so we can live in peace and not in fear. This country is so blessed to have soldiers brave and true. We salute you here today, proudly with the red, white, and blue. We're free today because of you. You've suffered, bled, and died. No one has ever died in vain, for God is on our side. Let us also remember the ones who serve today. May God bless them and keep them safe from harm's way.
Sons of American Legion.
In loving memory, on every soldier's tombstone should a message of honor, respect, and love. In loving memory, one who loved his country, who fought against evil to persevering through hardship and pain. In loving memory of one who was brave enough to give his life, his all, so that those who cared about would remain safe and free. In loving memory of a unique and treasured soldier who will never be forgotten.
American Legion Riders.
A POW MIA empty chair is placed as a physical symbol of the thousands of American POW MIA still unaccounted for from all wars and conflicts involving the United States of America. This is a reminder for all of us to spare no effort to secure the release of any American prisoners from captivity, the repatriation of the remains of those who died bravely in defense of liberty, and a full accounting of those who are missing. Let us rededicate ourselves to this vital endeavor. Order, hard. Present, hard.
Naval Sea Cadets.
The Honor and Remember flag was created to serve as a national symbol that specifically acknowledges the sacrifice of men and women in the United States Armed Forces who have given their lives for their country and over 2 centuries of America's history. The red field represents the blood spilled by the brave men and women in America's military throughout our history who gave their lives so that our nation would remain free. The white field below the gold star recognizes the purity of sacrifice. There is no greater price an American can pay than to give his or her life in service for their country. The blue star represents active service in military conflict. This symbol originated with World War I, but on this flag it signifies service in all wars from the American Revolution to present day. The gold star signifies the ultimate sacrifice of a warrior in active service who would not return home. The gold reflects the value of their life. The folded flag signifies the final tribute to an individual life presented to the family for their significant loss. The flame is an eternal reminder of the spirit that has departed this life, yet burns eternally. We will always honor their selfless sacrifice and remember them individually and free.
and that we may never forget the great price at which it was purchased for all of us. We remember this day before you, all who served in the armed forces of our nation. Protect and defend them in their day of battle and in this time of peace. Grant that they may serve with honor and dignity, both to you, great glory, and to the credit of this nation. We also ask that you will watch over the veterans of this land, inspiring them to serve you and this country in every new and creative way. Comfort our ill and wounded comrades who languish in hospitals or homes. Lighten their burdens, relieve their suffering and pain, and restore to them the blessing of health once again. We also pray for those who have given their lives in the service of our country, and for those, our fellow veterans who have served this nation, both in time of battle and in time of peace. May light perpetually shine upon them, and may the good work which you have begun in them be brought to perfection, that this land may prosper, and that there may be lasting peace throughout our world. And all these things we ask and say in Jesus' strong name. Amen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending. Before you close, I have one small extra dedication today. On the memorial plaque behind me, the MIAs, the KIAs of World War II, there was a gentleman's name that was misspelled since the plaque was put up there. If you'll notice on the plaque behind me that Mr. Verl Owens' name is now spelled correctly. I thought maybe the Verl Owens family would be here today, but they are not, so I will speak on their behalf. So the name tag for Verl Owens is a little shinier than all the rest. That's because the name has finally been corrected. Thank you. You can go up and rub it or whatever you want to do. Now, Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending Memorial Day, helping us to honor our fallen veterans from all wars. Thank you very much for attendance. God bless.